Okay, so in this one, it's only a short video. This one here is just about your logbook and record keeping. So working through this document, which of course is on physics with Synno. So yeah, it says first thing, it says VK requirement, you maintain a logbook. And currently the study design says it's got to be maintained by the student for record, authentication and assessment purposes. So some of the things that you put in there are assessed. Because remember, the poster, when you get to it at the end, the poster is a summary. It's posters, not every detail of the investigation. It's a summary of the investigation, all right? So summary of the findings. All right, so you can use, as it says there, exercise book, some sort of electronic things, but what we don't want is loose bits of paper going everywhere. So just keep it in together. Format, like, it doesn't have to be like super formal, but just keep it well spaced out, well set out, so that I can look at it when I need to look at it, when I'm helping you, whatever. Give yourself space so you can make notes and annotate it as you go along. And so really it shows, that's what I use as authentication, it's your work, all those notes. So it says there, the next one down here, it's the full story, all right? So everything that's, all your notes, everything you've tried and failed and fixed up and whatever, all goes in there. The poster, as I said already, is a summary. So it says like a diary, so it can be, you put dates on there, it's all right. All right, it says most of the teachers, I don't know whether most is correctly, but certainly there's a fair bit in there that is to do with the assessment. All right, so what should you put in? Pretty much everything. All right, so your ideas, your plans, the physics that's involved in there, all your measurements, calculations, graphs, if you use an Excel or some other thing, print them out, paste them in. Photos of the equipment. All right, so equipment setup, photos are great. The old saying, picture tells 1,000 words. All right, so remember, in the end, on the poster, you only got up to 1,000 words, and it is a summary. So a picture shows the setup without having to use words. Reflections on how things are going, any problems that you had, then reflections on how it could be improved, suggestions on what you could do next. And if you're watching this in 2020, that aspect of it in 2020 is a big aspect. All right, because in 2020 you haven't designed your own, so this aspect is the designing aspect in 2020. Don't forget your uncertainties, your errors, any calculations you use there, and then the drafts. Well, it just says a conclusion, but it's the drafts of everything, really, including your conclusion. So I already mentioned this, leave space to annotate as you go along, number and date. Repeat again, it's a significant component of your assessment. And also mention this, it supports your poster. Your poster is a summary, and your logbook has every single detail. All right, so the poster only up to 1,000 words, as I said. So it's not a lot of words. So all the details all need to go into your logbook. All right, so that's about it. There's not much else that I can say about that record keeping. And as always, have fun. And if you need help, get back to me.